Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome. Tim Shea in the house. Tim Shea, man. I appreciate you. Big shout out to you. 29 months membership. That's what's up, bro. I mean, I'm without words. Even after I left for a couple of months, you're still supporting me, bro. I appreciate that big time. Let's go. Guys, if you can, please share the live stream, like, share, all that good stuff. We'll really appreciate it. I'm gonna get started with the news. We're also gonna be looking at some of the charts because yeah, Bitcoin is back above 90K, which is pretty bullish. I mean, I'm not saying we are 100% out of the woods, but for now, it's looking pretty good. What's going on, Dave P in the house? What's going on, guys? Somo Fudd in the house. Welcome, Somo. Appreciate you. Hi, guys. So, like I said, let me take a look at the technical side real quick, and then I'll get into the news. This is the 5 minute chart, so this doesn't really count as much. And by the way, these are my own indicators that I am using. I created them. I said if I'm gonna come back to YouTube, I am going to come back with a lot to offer this time. So for right now, we are in a parallel channel, which we are just breaking above the 89,985 currently is the Bitcoin price. So it's a bit of support right over here. Hold on, guys. I'm still getting used to this laptop. It's touchscreen, so don't mind me. So basically, let's round that up to 91. That would be the first level of resistance that Bitcoin needs to break before we move up a little bit higher, probably 97 or so. This is based on the daily chart. What I was saying the day before yesterday is that if you look at the RSI, it was extremely oversold. So we were due for a relief rally sooner or later. Hold on, let me see. We got Cheese in the house. What's going on, Brian? Welcome back, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And still with the donut jokes. I guess that's one thing you guys never gonna let go of, right? So for right now, in the short term, Bitcoin is recovering beautifully. I do have some news that I wanted to read into. And then from there, you guys tell me, what coin, if you want me to chart any coin, and we'll take it from there. But so far, it is pretty bullish. Hold on, shit. There we go. All right. So let me put this to the side. And put that to the side there. Let me bring up the chat here. All right, guys. So right now it says on November 25th, US spot Bitcoin ETF saw about 129 million in new money after days of outflow. Most of the inflow went into Fidelity Bitcoin ETF, FBTC. This shows that big investors are still interested in Bitcoin through regulated products. Even after price drop, institutions continue to use ETFs as their main way to buy BTC safely, which is one of the things that I kept on saying, right? How can everyone be so bearish with all the adoption that's going on now? Hey, look, I get it. It is uncertain times. It is a bit frustrating, but I believe that if you believe in crypto in the long term, all you got to do is hold on. That's it. That's all you got to do. You don't have to do anything else unless you need that money ASAP. That's why we always say do not invest more than what you're willing to lose. Because in crypto, I would love to say everything is roses and rainbows, but it is not. It is literally a very, very stressful environment. But the patience at the end of the day, or the patient at the end of the day, they're the one that gets to rip the results. Sorry, guys. Let me just notice something here. All right. I can't even do. Wait, actually, I think I can. Let me see if I could do a green screen. Nah, I'll probably do all of that next time. All right. So, grayscale file. Tim Shade said definitely bullish. That's good. Grayscale filed paperwork to turn its Zcash trust into a real Zcash ETF. If approved, investor could buy Zcash through stock market without holding the coin directly. This show interest in privacy coin at the institutional level and expand access for traditional investors who avoid crypto wallets. So this is what when it comes to privacy going, it seems to be the new narrative. But guess what, guys? Guess what? It's there Zcash literally when I was live on TikTok when that happened, it went all the way from 74, one something, all the way to about 700. And I was like, hey, what's going on? Then I looked into the information, and what's going on is that with all the new regulations, some people want their privacy. So privacy coin became the new narrative. That includes Zcash, Dash, Zen, CK. And that's something that, if you love your privacy, people will look into. We're still waiting on mass adoption. Hey, Selmo, that's exactly what I'm saying. The adoption, it's here, but it's not the mass adoption just yet. But we're getting there, bro. So it's just a matter of being patient. All right, so DDC consumers, good company, bought more Bitcoin and now holds over 1,180 BTC. It follows a slow and careful buying plan, mainly buying during price dip. This shows that more companies are now treating Bitcoin as a long-term reserve asset, now not just a risky trade. So this is one of the reasons why I am still bullish, because when you see companies that are building a treasury based on cryptocurrency. We got companies that are building, they already built a Bitcoin treasury. We got companies that build an Ethereum treasury. We have companies that built a Solana treasury. And on top of that, the XRP treasury. So all that, in my opinion, plays out into what I am thinking, that the cycle is not over. As bearish as it looks right now, and as scary as it looks right now, obviously it's not financial advice. I could be wrong, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing from my point of view, from my research, and from my analysis. Um, PayPal launched a US Bitcoin raffle where users can win BTC prices up to $100,000. People can enter by buying crypto on PayPal or using free mail in entries. The goal is to boost crypto usage and attract new users through fund promotion. So, what does that tell you, people? They want Bitcoin to go up. And if you also look at, I think it was Coinbase, they're doing something over there where if you buy any trades or whatever, you get a free entry. But if you want four more entries for a chance of Bitcoin, then you could just trade anything and then you get four entries. All right, S&P Global cut Tether stability rating to its lowest level, saying USDT now carries higher risk. The reason is that Tether increased exposure to volatile assets like Bitcoin and gold. This raised concern that USDT could lose its dollar peg during extreme market stress. So I've seen Tether depeg a couple of times, and I've seen Tether repeg like nothing ever happened in these on crazy crash, right? And in my opinion, I really don't see it as a risk. I think Tether's here to stay for the long run, but to each his own, right? All right. Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, was not added to the S&P 500. Even though it met size and profit rules, analysts believe it was rejected because its earning relied too heavily on Bitcoin price swing. This shows Wall Street is still cautious about crypto heavy companies. Now, this is another thing that I was going to say on why I believe that, we can be bearish like everyone else because the truth is the truth. And the truth is this, right? Michael Saylor, which is a millionaire, which has been stacking Bitcoin since 2011. And he has a lot of rich friends as well. Even though there is rumors that JP Morgan has tried to get him um liquidated for whatever reason, but I doubt that will highly happen, right? I don't think that these guys on top are just going to allow that to happen. I mean, obviously, also it's a matter of money power, how much they have and how much they can handle. But I think BTC for now is still safe, in my humble opinion. All right, so victims file a lawsuit against Binance, accusing it of helping move over 1 billion in illegal crypto payment. If proven, damages could triple under US law. This case increased legal pressure on crypto exchange to strengthen compliance and monitoring. Youch. I mean, Binance is the biggest exchange in crypto, and it's just scary to think that there's so many things going on there that we really are not aware of. But at the same time, I also believe that CZ getting a pardon is very good for crypto itself. The other thing that I could address is the fact that the Polymarket intern said that CZ told her that the real bull run hasn't really started. And in my opinion, there's so many things that hasn't happened this cycle that it makes you say the same thing, right? Yeah, we saw Bitcoin start going up before that happened. That's the first time. Then and that was because of the ETFs. Now, what we're seeing is that none of the altcoins are moving, but there's still certain altcoins that are moving. And I am waiting in order for me to agree with the full 4 year cycle. I am waiting to see that altcoins actually got to move. Give me a second, guys. When you get the chance that you get in Hmong and thought on Sentinel pre-sale, Tim Shane, I'll do that. I actually didn't get into Mon like around 3 something, made a quick buck, and I got out, but I didn't get into the actual pre-sale. And the one Sentinel, I don't know, man. I'm still waiting. I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll throw something in there, but there's no guarantee, to be honest. I did put some money on XCL, and yeah, a bit disappointing, but it's all good. All right, so the SEC is reviewing whether real stocks like Apple could be traded on blockchain with legal protection. If approved, stock could move instantly on chain instead of through slow clearing system. This will merge traditional finance with blockchain technology. I know nothing about that pre-sale, Victor. Yeah, Tim Shay. Actually, I like Monad. Like, it's a layer one. It has good utility. Helps the Ethereum EVM. So, I mean, that thing still got room to grow. Let me take a look real quick at Monad. Yeah, so you see this? This is on the daily time frame. Like me personally, I would love to see it go above the 200 moving average, which is the red line right there. If you take a look at a shorter time frame, dude, this is actually bullish. And like I told you guys, I built this indicator, and if you see it, it tells you the trend. The 1 hour is bull, the 4 hour is bull, and the 1 day is bull. So for now, this thing could do some numbers, but I will wait. Once again, this level 0.55 to break, and then from there we should be able to see even higher. Obviously, 1 hour chart looks a little bit bearish, but that's just in the short term. Cash, I did well with XCO, and I'm going to probably grab a spot. And okay, I mean, I'll probably throw something, but I'm not sure yet. Kai or Iris. Haven't heard of either one of them, Dave, so I'll have to look into it. Mona got some meme that are gems. Yeah, I heard that what the indicator is bullish as fuck. Thanks, Cheese. I appreciate it, man. I took like 3 to 4 days to actually get it to where I want it. I'm still going to be improving it here and there, but in the meantime, this will do. And then as time goes by, I think about whatever else I want to add and just add it there. I have created a few indicators, literally. Like I even created one just so we could see the fair value gap. Um, this one. So if you see, it tells you where the fair value gap is, and then it just eliminates the fair value gap and starts creating a new one, which makes it much simpler for anyone. And if you guys are subscribed to me here on YouTube, then just give me, I mean, membership. I know Tim has a membership subscription. Then let me know. Send me a DM with your username, and I will give you access to this indicator because it's invite only. It's a private indicator, and you could change everything around it that you want. That AXL 2049. Oh, I don't know, bro. Thank you, Cheese. All right, so banks say Bitcoin future will depend on interest rate and liquidity. If real yields and money becomes easier, Bitcoin could benefit. If yields stay high, BTC may struggle. ETF flow will play a major role in their outcomes. I'm just gonna go over the news real quick because I'm only gonna be live for 1 hour. Then I gotta get ready for my live stream on TikTok as well. All right, so Texas became the first U.S. state to invest in Bitcoin, buying 5 million of BlackRock IBIT ETF. The state plans to later self-custody Bitcoin under a strategic reserve law. This move could inspire other states to follow. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson said larger institutions cause the latest crypto crash through pump and dump tactics. He said they pushed price up, then shorted the market to profit. He warned that retail investors usually suffer the most in these cycles. So this I will comment on because it's funny. We all wanted regulations, right? We all wanted the institution to come in that would make it harder for anyone to try to destroy crypto. But then this is the bad thing that ever since they came in, let's be honest, they have been messing things up for everyone. Okay, guys. And that's the part that I'm like, man, so much manipulation in this market that I mean, I'm a little bit disappointed because it's like I literally thought that this was gonna be the best cycle ever. Even Trump himself, every time I think about what he said, we're gonna win so big that you're gonna say, please, 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 no more winning. I feel like that's just a slap in everyone's face, the way the market is going, tariffs and all of that. Okay, give me a second here. Bitcoin surged past the 90K level, lifting the entire crypto market. Many altcoins also rally as confidence returned. Traders see this price break as a psychological reset that could signal renewed momentum, bullish momentum. That's what I mean. It will be fine, just taking longer than people thought. Yeah, exactly. Cheese. I agree, man. I mean, I'm still bullish, like I said, but it still sucks that, people got to go through this. The altcoin, the first altcoin season signal only lasted like about 30 days. And then the second altcoin season signal only lasted for 3 days, 3 or 2 days, which that's what I mean. Like right now, it feels like it's a freaking joke, man, and everyone is getting played. More banks, fund, and larger company are now entering crypto. The market is shifting from wild speculation toward long-term investing and infrastructure building. This could lead to more stability, clearer rules, and broader mainstream adoption over time. So that is the part that I am waiting on, right? That well, that's the part that I am more focused on. That even though we are seeing that the market is going down, but at the same time, if you focus, let me show you the weekly time frame. If you focus on this fact, we pretty much have been in a bull run since we got that buy signal here. Let me do a line. Okay, basically, you could say we've been running since 2023. Yeah, February 2023. And Bitcoin has been going up. The structure, damn it, let me do it again. The structure has been way different. You know, it goes up, then it goes down, it goes up, then it goes down again, but still in an uptrend. It goes up, and then it went down again. Now, why do I have that 74 level there? Because that is previous resistance, which is considered support. So let's say Bitcoin does go back down. I hope that it doesn't break that support level, because then it's going to try to reach the 200 moving average on the weekly, and that's going to be the 66,438. A break below that 200 moving average, then we could say we are in some serious trouble. But if you look at it from the past, that 200 moving average hasn't been broken. The last time it was broken, It was here around 2019. And then from there, we are where we at. And then, and Bitcoin has stayed above that 200 moving average for a long time now. So, in my opinion, worst case scenario, if we do go back down, then 74 is the last line of support, the last hope. If we start going back up, I think between 150 to 180 is very reasonable. And I don't know if you guys remember, but for a long time, I called that Bitcoin was going to go to 120. Well, it went all the way up to 126. Well, Tim, I don't know if you remember that, bro, because you've been with me for a long, long time now. Yeah, I think you will get there in 2026. Yeah, I believe so too. So, what I am thinking, Tim, if we don't see a rally right now, then we're going to see a rally most likely around, well, there's a guy I know in the space. He thinks October, I mean, not October, January Q1 could possibly be a, it could possibly be the start of the bull run again, right? Me personally, because of taxes and all of that, I think that we could possibly start a run in around January or so. But then there's another factor that hasn't taken place yet, and it's the fact that QE, which is quantum of easing, hasn't taken effect. And QT is going to end right here in December 1st. And that's one thing that I'm going to keep on repeating, because while everyone is screaming, run for your life, they're not seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, I agree, Cheese. Stay bullish. I remember 120, bro. Yep. What's going on? Andrew B in the house. What's going on, man? How are the XRBTF doing, Wadi? So I don't know if you saw my post, Andrew, but 600 and something million. But let me take a look just for you. Wait. So for today, there's an inflow of 33.8 million on spot XRP ETF, and for leverage, 41.85 million. The post that I did earlier, it mentioned that it was an inflow of about 600 something million. So with Bitwise ETF, it's 115 million. With Franklin Templeton ETF, it's 45.90 million. With Canary Capital, there's 219.09 million. With Rex Osprey is 220.62 million. Grayscale, which I'm surprised, 14.26 million. And Amplify, which is the weakest link, is 5.28 million. So, Andrew, not bad. Today's doing way better. I'm guessing that word is just getting around still. So, for the derivatives side, we got Tektron, Never heard of that. 991.13 million for ProShare Ultra XRP ETF. 181.37 million 35 for XRPT 2X XRP ETF. 548.75 million. Volatility shares has a total of 245.57 million. So not bad, not bad. Just saying. I prefer the YouTube live. Really, Andrew? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yes, I've been saying 2026 for months now. Yeah, Tim, I agree. I agree. So, Andrew, any specific reason why you prefer the YouTube live? Okay, yeah, so your posts already know how they are doing. Okay, okay, okay. They're already doing well. Use the better XRP panel. Oh, shoot, Austin in the house. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you. Good to see you, Wadi, live on YouTube again. Thanks, Austin. I appreciate it. I mean, time was a little issue with me, but now, you know, I actually bought a laptop so I could do my live stream during the daytime. And that's what I'm doing, man. I appreciate you being here, bro. Well, I appreciate you overall, man. Austin, honestly, you're the one influencer that, in a way, I could say that hasn't turned his back on me. YouTube is better streaming panel. Oh yeah, well, this is StreamYard and it's good. I'm not cheating on us. That's funny. Yeah, me and Austin go way back, man. Like YouTube is better. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, Dave. Like with me, this is the problem. I am growing like crazy on TikTok. And I don't mind X and I don't mind YouTube, but at the same time, bro, it was kind of disappointing, like busting your behind for about 3 years. And man, you probably get like $5 or so on YouTube, dude. And the engagement was lower and lower, but it's all good. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Would the I don't know nothing about that pre-sale ALX 2049. Andrew, do you know about that one? Why the YouTube is the better platform? Dude, I'm trying here. No, right now, Austin, what I'm doing is this. I am doing at 2 p.m. EST, just YouTube and X until I could, afford to pay the StreamYard, and then I'll be doing three platform at once. But in the meantime, I'm doing 2 p.m. on YouTube and X, and then I'm going to do 4 p.m. all the way to like 8 p.m. on TikTok. Yeah, Andrew, I tried to set it up, bro, but it wasn't easy. I try to do like the OBS for multi-platform, and then like some comments were working and some's weren't. I understand why they Pete. I do know about what. It's bots for the pre-sale BS. Oh, I don't know nothing about that, man. Just use OBS plus Optim. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Andrew. I tried to set it up, bro, and I couldn't. Oh, those are scammer bots. Got it. So, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm going to filter when I get the chance on YouTube, filter that 249 whatever. But yeah, guys, this is the part that a lot of people is waiting for, right? The US government expects large tax refund in 2026 due to new tax law. Many Americans may receive around 1,000 more than, than usual. Analysts believe part of this money could flow into stocks and crypto, acting like a small stimulus. I need to get back to streaming on all platform. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying, Austin. Like, yeah, here on X and YouTube, I'm getting a little bit of a low audience, but I just got started back again, so I understand. On TikTok, on the other hand, man, I'm growing every day. Like, I get 50 to 40 new followers every single day. And that's why, I started focusing more over there than any other platform. I suck at being consistent. That's my problem. Well, that's the thing, Austin. Like, you have to be consistent, bro. I mean, it is tough, especially dealing with family and all of that. But you should know more about that than me because you was doing this way longer before me, bro. Yeah, I agree, man. Like, if we get those stimulus checks, especially what Trump talk about 2,000 per person, if the whole tariff case goes through, then we're gonna be good to go. But if it doesn't, then let's be honest, man. I don't know where we're gonna get that money from, but definitely retail needs it because at the end of the day, retail is broke. And that's why we're not seeing the crazy hype like we saw before. I try to tell people all the time, be like, look, if this was back in 2021, we would already be happy jumping by now. But it's not 2021. A lot of things is taking effect. But on other news, we have the institutions buying BTC again. Yesterday was negative, and today we're back green. So 129 million bought in BTC and 79 million bought in ETH. Now, Austin, since you are here, bro, what are you thinking? Bear or bull or just a setback? Like, despite that I am seeing that everything is dropping, I'm still bullish. All right, in the meantime, he answers that. Let me take a look at this. Give me a second, guys. All right. All right. Talking about XRP, 21 Share plans to launch a spot XRP ETF on November 29, joining firms like Grayscale and Franklin Templeton. This gives investors an easy way to gain XRP exposure through stocks market. It could increase demand and liquidity for XRP. So this is one of the biggest ETF that I am waiting on, because I do feel that, hey, 21 Share, BlackRock, XRP, come on. Dave says extend the cycle. I agree with that. It's hard to be bearish. Exactly, Austin. That's what I'm saying. There's so many people out here screaming, run for your life. It's the end. And when you look at the bigger picture and you think about the adoption that's going on right in our freaking face, it's like, yeah, how can you be bearish? And I'm talking about ETFs. I'm talking about the treasuries that every company is now building regarding crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, XRP, and there are some that are using smaller treasuries, smaller coins. And then we're talking about the reserves that some of these countries are building, strategic reserves, right? Especially in the US. So, how can people be bearish? Is my question. I can be patient. I know it won't be worth it. So many are tired from waiting, though. Gotta hang in there. Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit stressful, but just like you, Tim, I agree. Being patient is key. BlackRock ETF will drop after the ETF. It's accumulated billions XRP that will trigger. Oh man, that will be fire. Yes, Tim, so many people now came into crypto on the last 12 months and it hasn't been what they expected. So I can see why fatigue has set in. We've been there, done that. Exactly. Austin, what I'm saying is this, man. We already waited, like the ones that been here since forever. A lot of people tell me and talk about my B chain that is a stable coin and all of that, but dude, I'm still holding on to my B chain, and I actually been thinking on accumulating a little bit more. And I still got my XRP, even though I flip a little bit bearish for a good minute because I got disappointed when the lawsuit ended. There was no big run like I thought it was, but it's like everything takes times. Tim Shade, the mayor of crypto, is the most patient person in crypto. Oh my god, for real, Austin. Right, so analysis says that 230 is the key support level for XRP. If price stays above it, a new rally could form its break below. More selling pressure may follow. So if it stays above 230, which I'm going to analyze that, let's go take a look at XRP chart. Where's XRP? And by the way, Austin, I hope the family is well. Tell Fan I said hello. And I hope the kids are good as well. Um, so this is XRP right now. A break above. Yeah, I mean it's just there when it comes to the support, right? We need to break above that 9 moving average and the 50 moving average in order for me to say we're bullish again. In the meantime, there is still a slight chance that it could drop under. See, like for example, if you take a look at this one, it could literally get rejected right here because we did get a bearish cross for XRP. So we need to get above 237 at least in order for me to get bullish again. But there is a fair value gap right at 252 that it hasn't been filled just yet. So even if this is the relief rally, 252 will be just fine from the point that it is on. If it doesn't get rejected around 235, 237. Whether are you earning? Yes, I am, Dave. BJing is great, just a really slow mover, nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I agree with you, Austin. Like, I've been holding since forever, but at least I'm getting something for holding. On that BJ and Wadi, yes, sir. Wadi getting in on the Sun token here soon. Oh, you are gonna get in it? All right. So if you are gonna get in it, bro, I'm gonna get in it. What's the site for it? Yes, family as well, bro. Thanks for asking. And I hope your family is doing good too, bro. Happy. Oh, likewise, bro. Likewise. Happy Thanksgiving and thank you. One of the cool things about YouTube Live is that you can do horizontal, vertical live with a single button press. Yeah. So I rather do the horizontal because I am sharing screens, but maybe um I should do the vertical here and there. Not always, but yeah. We're already in 10. Drop a nice amount into cent. Okay. Hi, Austin. Well, I'll tell you what, bro. I was foolish the first time and I didn't listen to you when you told me about XCL and I got in there a little later. But I'm not gonna miss out on this one. I'll get in. I'll deal with the gas fees. That was the reason why I didn't last time. SentineloX.com. Got it, bro. Appreciate that, Tim. But Tim, actually send it to me through X. Because I forgot here I cannot copy links or anything like that. All right, give me a minute, guys. All right, so more XRP news, right? The XRP ledger now matches the BIS atomic settlement concept, meaning transfers settle instantly and securely at the same time. This reduces risk and makes XRPL more attractive for banks and institutions handling larger payment, which is what I keep saying, people. Um, yeah, XRB has been a little bit slow, but if you look at the bigger picture, all the infrastructure that they were building, then that's going to be the part where people is going to be making money. Can someone link what to the XRB inside ETF tracker as well? Done. All right. Appreciate you, Tim. Now, Coinbase teased a major update on December 17. It is also planning for 2026 with a strong focus on DeFi tokenized real world asset and AI powered blockchain tools. Many expect a major product or network expansion. Now, that part sounds great, but what I am waiting for, Coinbase, what I'm really waiting for is for when they're actually gonna drop their main coin for base. That is what I'm waiting for. And the last two news, guys, the U.S. Senate plans to review the crypto market structure bill on December 8th. The law aims to clearly separate SEC and CFTC power over crypto. It could bring long needed regulatory clarity to exchanges, tokens, and DeFi, which that is the most bullish part. We need to have crystal clear rules. But I'm not going to lie, I kind of miss Uncle Gary because Uncle Gary, at least, he didn't make the market drop the way it did. Just saying. I know it's not a popular opinion, but let's be honest. Jetpack Narrow in the house. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you joining. All right. JP Morgan filed for Bitcoin linked structure note tied to BlackRock IBIT. Investor can earn fixed returns or profit from BTC upside without holding Bitcoin directly. This shows traditional banks are now building crypto-based investment product. And Bank Ek for its spot BNB ETF causing speculation that BNB could move towards 1,000 if institutional money enters. Technically, BNB is holding key support level. ETF approval could act as a major price catalyst. So it goes back to what I was saying, the adoption that's going on with Bitcoin, JP Morgan accepting the fact that he wants to create these notes backed by Bitcoin is actually extremely bullish because if you guys remember back in the days, well, JP Morgan mainly, Jimmy Diamond, right? He was saying that Bitcoin was a scam and how the tables has turned. Now everyone is adopting Bitcoin slowly but surely. Now, when it comes to BNB, the fact that it got listed on Coinbase is also bullish as well because BNB is, one of the major key player blockchain throughout the space. We got obviously Ethereum and then BNB, in my opinion. Yes, it is XRP, but BNB should be right along that top 10. Let me see something real quick here. Well, BNB did move up, is top number 5. So last I checked, BNB was around 11 or so. But everything is good, guys. We're back in the green. Things are looking all lovely. And that's it. As far as me, I'm going to hang out a little bit more if you guys want me to hang out. If not, I could just end the live stream. Gonna hit an hour already. I appreciate 69 people watching. Please make sure you hit the like, follow button, subscribe. We really appreciate it on whichever platform you're on. And I will do a live stream in about an hour on on TikTok as well. So thank you everyone. And that's pretty much it. GG is a chopper, bro. GG. Who's GG? JP Morgan coin. I don't know anything about any JP Morgan coin. But yeah, guys, as a matter of fact, let me actually get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same. Well, no. Well, I might still do I'm still undecided because I know it is Thanksgiving and I don't think anyone is going to be paying attention to crypto. So, yeah, best I'll see you guys on Friday if we ain't too hangover, right? And then I'll be, like I said, guys, now I could do the live stream straight from my room. I don't got to worry about my mom making noise over there in the kitchen or anything like that. So I am officially back, and I appreciate everyone that tuned in. Alibaba to use JP Morgan coin. Okay, pretty interesting. Thanks, Wadi. Stay bullish. I appreciate you, bro. Dave. Yeah. Well, have a blessed one, everyone. Take care.